Okay, looking pretty good. So, I'm gonna start with skincare here and just make sure my stream looks good. On my phone. Okay, perfect. Looks fine. I should have put this on something, but that's okay. So I'm gonna start with skincare today. So I'm just gonna do my daytime skincare and a little bit of my nighttime skincare because I forgot to do it last night. So I'm gonna start with the CosRx. I don't know if that's how you pronounce this, but the CosRx AHA BHA clarifying treatment toner. So you're just have to spray a little bit of this onto a cotton pad. So just put a little bit on there and then just rub it on your face. This is new, so I'm still trying to figure out if I like this or not, but I've heard really good things about AHA and BHA, so expectations are high for this. Alright, that looks pretty good, and that's all wiped off. I'm gonna go in with my Mad Hippie Vitamin C Brightening Serum just to brighten up everything. Just go in and put this on my skin. Oh, okay. My volume all the way up. I tried to rearrange like the layout here so that like it had the same layout as like my other streams and stuff. But now I have like less space for you to see me. But hopefully I can figure everything correctly this time. Oh, there's still some dry shampoo in my R.I.P. Today is a shower day, so I'm just trying to make my hair work for the day. Thank you, Henry, for the compliment. Perfect. So I do have my thing set up pretty good. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of a different gel here. Just put this like all over my face. I feel like I should put this mostly in the spots where I get acne. And I'm gonna let all this dry a little bit here. And I'm gonna go in with this is normally the stuff I do like at nighttime, but I forgot to do it last night. So I'm gonna go in with the Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum. Yeah, I'll probably be stretching after I do my skincare, but I just want this all to soak into my face before I do my makeup for the day, which I cleaned my makeup brushes last night, so we'll see if I even am able to do my makeup today, because the brushes were still kind of wet this morning when I checked them. I'm also putting like a little brow enhancing serum on my brows here. This one's just from Amazon. This one is obviously much cheaper than the Grande Lash one. This is the Lavish Lash Eyelash and Brow Serum. I'm going to go in with one more Grande Repair product. This is the Leave-In Lash Conditioner. This one just goes on like a mascara. And I normally do all this like lash and brow stuff at night, but I forgot to do it last night. I'm also realizing I forgot to put in AirPods, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay, but I will go get AirPods for the rest of this. Yeah. I'm like, I don't want you guys to like hear me like breathing super hard in my workout, but that's okay. All right, then I'm gonna go in with, I'm sorry, these are like so dirty. Like it's mixed in with my makeup. This is the Cerave Ultra Light Moisturizing Lotion. So I'm going to just put a little bit of this on my face. It also has SPF 30 in it, and the best thing you can do for your face is put on sunscreen. Even though I do like to be a little bit tanned, I do try to make sure I protect my skin on my face because I don't want to have a wrinkly face later. Alright, so that's looking Good. I'm gonna grab my AirPods and then we'll go stretch and work out. I normally would work out and then stretch, but I just had breakfast at like noon, so I'm gonna give myself some time to absorb that. All right. We're gonna relocate to the workout room. Also bring my watermelon iced tea with us. And I will get my AirPods also and figure out kind of where I want to put this here so that you all can see me. So I will be right back. Okay, let's see if maybe this box makes a difference. And then if I can angle this so that you could see me, perhaps. And let me connect my AirPods, hopefully. AirPods. All right. go back to yelling at my my iPad here. Hopefully I'm not like too far away and you guys can still hear me a little bit, but I'm really surprised my AirPods were not working, but all right, back to this stretch. This yoga mat is getting all over me, but I'm just trying to stretch this leg out a little bit here. And then switching legs. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you guys can hear me now. I'm really surprised my AirPods aren't working, because that's normally what I use, but oh well. All right, so I feel like this leg is not nearly as flexible, so we're going to reach it over to this leg. Just try to reach for this foot. Yeah, I'm definitely less flexible on this side, but we're working on it. We are here working on it. I've done a couple yoga classes, and the people that are in yoga classes, I feel like they're always so flexible. And I'm like, wow, I wish I had all day to just like do a yoga class. I guess wish I had the time, and I wish I had the money to do like a yoga class every day, because these people that like, you can tell like they do yoga all the time. I'm like, dang, like you guys are so flexible. I'm glad you guys think I'm flexible. I really feel like I'm not. Like, especially like from where I used to be, like when I was like dancing, like used to be a lot more flexible, but we're working on it. I used to be able to, now they look awful. But with all these stretches, I'm like building back up to it slowly, so there's actually specific like videos on like YouTube that will help you, like if your goal is to do the splits, just like for yourself or for like dancing or anything, like there's like specific YouTube videos dedicated that are like just stretches for helping with that. So definitely some good resources out there, but like it takes time. It takes a lot of time. All right, both legs out. I'm just kind of reaching for my feet here as best as I can. And then just trying to fold over the front. When I was dancing, there was this one girl that was on my color guard team. She was so flexible. She could do like let's say like a left leg split, and then she'd like roll herself over, and then she'd be like in the middle split, and then she'd roll again, and she'd be in like the right split. And I was like, that's crazy. Like I wish I were that flexible. Like I think I had one of my splits, and like I don't know, like I didn't need to like do them obviously for like any of the performances. It was mostly like me tossing around like flags and like rifles and like sabers more than like the actual dancing aspect, but they still made us stretch a lot. I am not going to show my splits because they look absolutely terrible, but hopefully in the coming weeks, like as I do get more flexible, hopefully like we'll get back there. But for now, I'm just kind of, I can tell that like I'm not nearly as flexible as I used to be, so we're getting there. We're working on it. All right, one more time to the middle here with this, and just try to reach it over. So I used to do this thing like in dance where you would like kind of like wave your body, because like then you like really get into the stretch. So it's kind of like you imagine there's like a bar in front of you. You try to like go under the bar and like back up. So you can really feel the stretch because you're like dipping down like so low and then like coming back up. So if you have a hard time just like trying to like force yourself here, like in this position, because this is obviously very uncomfortable, you can just kind of like do like the wave and dip. Oh, my necklace just got in my mouth. So because I feel like, I don't know, stretching sometimes is like rather painful, so you gotta make it work for you. All right, I'm gonna stick one leg behind me, or I guess kind of like tucked, and then I'm gonna stick the other leg in front of me, and then I'm gonna reach for my foot. Thank you for the follow, I think is what that says. I'm like so far away from my screen. All right, so just reaching for this foot here, and I'm going to lean over the front. Oh, it did show up on my own little screen, and I still can't see it. Nice. So I'm just kind of leaning over like the center of this stretch. I really feel like I can feel the stretch in the back of my legs, so it's all very tight. And then I'm gonna just tuck this foot underneath me and just kind of reach forward for the foot here. I used to be able to like put my elbows on the ground when I did this, but we're not there anymore. I'm just struggling trying to reach for my foot. And I'm glad you guys are a little bit further away. Otherwise you would hear like my body like cracking and popping here. We do the same thing on this leg. Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know, I feel like people are like, oh, stretch will be super relaxing. I mean, and it is relaxing, but it's also like quite painful and difficult also if you're not like a flexible person. So I'm doing the same thing I did on the other leg where I have my foot tucked like kind of behind me and I'm reaching for this toe. I just heard my shoulder pop. Hopefully you guys didn't. I'm gonna bend over the front, or I guess like the middle here of this stretch. I feel like I should be using a timer or something because I'm not sure like how long I'm doing each of these. I feel like just until, I don't know, I'm done with like saying like what I want to say, or just like once it starts to hurt, I'm like, well, we're done here. Alright, and do the same thing, tuck this leg underneath me, put this one in front. I feel like I'm like very unstable here, but that's okay. Just reaching for this foot here. As I said in one of my yoga classes, and I think I say in like all these videos, the instructor was like, what if you pushed past the pain? Like, what if you stay in this position so long it didn't hurt anymore? And I was like, that would be crazy. But it still hurts. I felt like the whole time I was in that class, I'm like, we're sitting here for a while, but it still hurts. Alright. Looking good. Just gonna do like a little bit of back stretch here. So just kind of here, and then just like flexing my back down. And then like curling back up, back down, back up. There's like a name for this, like a yoga name, but I'm blanking on it. I think it's like cat pose maybe. I don't know. But just stretching my back out here a bit. And then I am going to, I'm going to stick, so I'm going to cross like one leg. I'm going to stick the other one over here. And then I'm going to twist to stretch my back a bit. I feel like normally my back cracks when I do this. You can also do it with like a straight leg and just kind of twist over. I will show the split in a couple weeks once I have it back, hopefully, or once I get closer. Doing the same thing on the other leg. And then you can also do the same thing, just tuck the leg and stretch it over. I feel like this hurts me more, but I don't know, maybe I just wasn't twisting as hard on the other one. Alright, looks good. I'm just gonna sit in butterfly here as I do the rest of my stretches. So I'm just gonna start stretching my neck, just over and over. Just doing a little bit of like circling each way. My hair does not want to do that one. And then just looking side to side, just stretching that out. I'm going to stretch the arms a little bit, just over. Definitely felt that one and heard that one in my shoulder. And I'm going to stretch this arm as well. And then stretch over. For those that are interested in the fit, this is from Gymshark, but this is the, stretch my wrist a little bit here. This is the Winnie Simmons collab with Gymshark. This is, I think this was from like her original release that she did of all of her stuff. So it does have, it's hard to tell, but this does have like a little slit in the bra, but I like it. I feel like it fits. It's pretty good. It does have like cute little cutout back just for you get sweaty, and I do feel like it has like that really flattering cut in the back like the Lululemon Align leggings do, but these ones are much cheaper. And also being a short person, you can kind of see it. These actually like fit me, and they're actually like a little bit like cropped too, which is like surprising because I am 5 foot exactly. So I am a very short person, and these I feel like fit a little bit better than like Lululemons actually. But that is the fit. I'm now going to move into like the workout portion of this. So I am going to grab a band, and then let me figure out where I'm going to put this so that you all can see me and there's not like too much mess behind me. Hopefully. Although like I share all these spaces with other people, so like none of this is like truly my space. Okay, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. It's just me like backed up here. So I'm going to grab handy dandy booty band here, or I don't know, whatever these are actually supposed to be called. I'm gonna set my phone up here just so I can see comments as they come in, because now I'm like literally across the room. But I like these. I got these off Amazon, I want to say. Well, it matches my outfit today, actually, which is cool. I got these off Amazon. And these are like not the rubbery ones. So normally they're like, where's an example of the rubbery ones? So normally, okay, I don't have one of the rubbery ones, but normally they're like more like rubbery and like stretchy. Oh, here's, oh no. Okay, well normally they kind of look like this. They're like more like stretchy and rubbery, but these ones that I got off of Amazon, they're like made of like fabric. Like they're not as flexible, so for me sometimes they do kind of like hurt kind of like my like hip muscles, just because it's like so much like extra like strain. But these ones are supposed to not snap, which is good, because I've definitely snapped a couple of these like at the gym, and it is embarrassing. But it comes with like a little 3-pack, and I think like how like stretched out they are is like how much like resistance they give you. So I have like the middle one on. I don't know. I don't actually know what the order is, but I have like the middle of whatever this set is that I use. So, oh, I do have a good example of a rubbery one. So I got this because I saw some influencer using it. And it's got like these little, this is good like when I wear shorts and it doesn't like, I don't know, like the bands don't work. But normally, so the bands are like really like stretchy and elasticy. These ones don't stretch as much. But I do have these like little like, I'll show you guys. So it does have the little like leg grips on it, which helps, I guess, like when you're wearing like shorts or like pants. But to me, like this made the band like too stretchy, so it's like not as like useful for me, because I don't know if it's because I'm short or what, but it's a cool tool. But just like, I don't know, like I don't use it that often. I just normally use like this fabric-y one that I got off Amazon. So I don't know how I'm gonna, I guess I could film the mirror. I'm just trying to think like how I'm gonna show you guys this. I guess I could flip it to the back camera, but I'm just not gonna be able to see. All right, the back ultra wide camera, and then let me see what we're looking like for angles. All right, that looks better. Let me just grab my phone and see how we're looking, if I'm standing in the right place here. All right, here we go. I think you guys can see me. We're getting close. My stream does have, I don't know, probably like a 30-second lag on it, so. Okay, perfect. Now you guys can see me quite a bit better. So, I'll just leave this here. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, like once I have the band on, is I'm I'm gonna just start like tapping like one foot out in front of the other just to like warm it up a little bit. And I saw this on like a workout video. Like I think Kim K's trainer has her do this. Although like Kim K is pretty fake, so I don't know why people are like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do her workout and look like her. But not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just think it's funny. So her trainer has her do these, and so you just like point your toe like out in front, and I think he has her do like 100. So I probably should have been counting, but I'll say I'm at like 20 of these so far. So just keep doing this till I get to 100 or so. But it looks pretty good. You guys can see me, so I actually could maybe get like a little bit closer. But looking good. I feel like I should be counting, but I'm gonna give myself like 50 and start counting from here. So 51, 52. But you can see that, like, you know, just like with the bent knees and everything, you're hitting all those areas you need to. But I'm doing 100, like I feel like I'm pretty winded, and I feel like anyone would be pretty winded, but you can really start to feel it. But it's funny at first, like you don't, feel like this is super easy. I could definitely do 100, and then like once you pass 50, you're like, oh my gosh, I have 50 more to go. All right. This is probably 100. I probably only actually counted like 10 of those, but that's okay. So now I'm gonna just like step side to side here. And this one you can like really feel like in the sides here. Thank you for the follow. Just saw my little dinosaur pop up. Or side to side here. You know what I should do? I should do like 25 like on each side, and then I'll know when I'm done. That would probably be smarter, but that's okay. I also have like the back ultra wide lens on, so I feel like I look very flattering right now because I probably look much taller than I actually am. I'm just tapping this side to side. Okay, small break, and I think I need to do like 25 more. But definitely starting to feel it a little bit here. Because I've just been like walking around my neighborhood lately. I haven't been like doing actual workouts, but walking is actually a very good workout also. So do like 25 more here. Try not to step on like a squeaky part of my floor, which I think I am. Okay, looks good. Then after this, I'm just gonna do some basic squats. Grab a little bit of my watermelon iced tea that I have here because I don't like the taste of plain water, which is really bad, but I have to like add some flavoring to it. So we got like a little water enhancer, like watermelon iced tea in here. All right. It's looking good. So I'm gonna go in and do, I guess we'll do like 30 just like basic squats, and then we'll go from there because I feel like then I can do do one on each angle for you. So we'll do like the side angle here. Just kind of have my feet like shoulder width apart. All right, that's 10 on this side. I feel like for arms, you can either kind of like go down and come back up, or you can just like have your arms in front of you the whole time. I feel like for me, it is harder to have my arms in front of me the whole time, just because I don't feel like as balanced as like when my arms are moving with me, but maybe that's just me. All right. I'm gonna call that 10 on that side, and 10 more on this side here. Okay. Feeling pretty winded from that. Alright. I'm gonna switch bands to my other one just so that I have flexibility with my legs here a little bit. I'm gonna do some wider ones. I guess I'll do these weighted. May as well, right? So I'm gonna grab like a little, I guess we'll go with a little 10-pounder, my cute little purple weight here. I'm just gonna take my legs like out a little bit further and just kind of grab the weight and just do 10 of these. But I did need to grab this like larger band just because I literally would not be able to like do this with the other one. It does concern me about that noise a little bit. Hopefully that's not the sound of my band tearing. All right. Looking good. I'm gonna do 10 more on this side and then 10 more to my last little angle here. It is starting to heat up a little bit in the room I'm in, but I'm afraid if I turn the fan on, it's gonna get like too loud. So we'll just get through it. I'm just like trying to think of like exercises to do. So I guess until I run out of exercises, I'll be here. All right, so to the side, we're gonna do 10, and my feet are like out wider than shoulder width, so that I can engage a different muscle group, I guess. I don't know. It's just a different exercise, I guess. As you can tell, I'm really not like a fitness person. I'm just someone that kind of watches YouTube videos, and I'm like, that looks good. Or like I wake up the next day and I'm like, all right, well, my body hurts, so that was a good one. Normally I just do like little fitness videos. Alright, I'm gonna do one more and say that's good. Whew, and then I'm gonna do one more to the back here. Alright, I'm also trying to like eyeball my setup here a little bit just to see like what's going to be possible for me to do. But do one more set here to the back. Another set of 10. All right, that's 10 there. I'm gonna grab my tire weights because I'm getting I'm getting winded here. I'm gonna grab my little 5-pounders for the next one. I'm gonna do a little bit of lunge here. Oh, I could have backed up closer to the camera for that. I wonder if it would be better if I filmed it this way, actually. Let me try to adjust the lighting a little bit. Let's see if maybe this is better over here. If I can get this stable on something. Let me see if this angle is better than I have. Oh my gosh, I just stepped on my waist. And I have like less clutter behind me. I guess this is a little bit better. Let me just see if I'm too backlit here. Wow, this like ultra wide angle makes my arms look so long. Okay, I guess it's a little bit better. Then there's like less clutter behind me. So we'll continue here. There's also a cherry blossom on my head. So step over this way a little bit. Then I'm gonna do my lunges here. Just make sure I have that set up just so I can see what's going on. But I'm gonna do 10 lunges like on each leg. So start at the front here. Just kind of bend it down. Lunges do sometimes start to hurt my knees, so we'll see how many of these I can do. But they are a very good exercise. All right, I'm gonna call that 10 on this leg, 10 on this leg. This is kind of more of like a pulse than a lunge. That's okay. One more. All right, looking good. Bring my iced tea over here with me. All right, I'm gonna guess we'll do some sideways. Yeah, probably this side is gonna be like the best looking angle here. All right, that's 10 on that leg. Do 10 on my other leg. All right, I feel like my band's coming up a little bit, but it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, I'm gonna do 10 on each leg, facing this way. I feel like this is like a pretty decent trick for like remembering how many of each of these exercises you've done. So this is helping me out. All right. Hi Daniel, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well also. I'm a little bit winded, but we're working through it. We do 10 on this side. All right, and then 10 on this side. Ooh, I'm falling over here. All right. Looking good. I'm gonna switch over to my other band. Yeah, it's nice to meet you as well. All right, I'm gonna switch over to my other band, and then I'm gonna move these weights so I don't step on them again. And I love how this matches the fit here. But I'm going to, I guess I'll show it like this way so you can see it. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a big step and then a little step a big step and a little step. Just kind of go back and forth here, but I'm gonna go this way so you guys can see me because I have more space this way. I guess I'll see how many I can fit in towards the camera, I guess, and then see where I'm at. Okay, so like 4 each way. So I guess we'll do this a couple of times here. Okay, a little bit tired. I'm gonna do like a there and back one more time. And we'll see, but you know this is good exercise because I'm tired. Alright. So you go big step, a little step, big step, little step, big step, little step, big step, little step, big step, little step, big, little, big, little. And I'm going to do it, I guess, one more time. What are those last bands you were using? I think I've seen them before. So, I forget what influencer I bought this from, but they're called like the Squat Tough bands. So they just, you just put like regular, like, I could open this. You just put like a regular like rubbery band in here. I think these are just like from Target, but it's actually done pretty nicely. So it's got like inner Velcro that you put the band in, and then it's got like a little outer one too, which is pretty nice, but it does have, I feel like, nice grips inside. Just like grip onto your legs, which helps a little bit just compared to like regular bands. But I forget what influencer I bought these from that I saw her doing her workout. I'm like, that looks so good. But I'm pretty sure they're called the Squat Tough. It has their signature like on it, but I honestly don't know what that says. But I don't think these were like too expensive. I think they're maybe like $20, $25, or $30, which is not terrible, I guess, in the world of like influencer and fitness products. But I kind of like it. It's just for some exercises it makes my band like too wide, just because I'm only 5 feet tall, so like I don't need like too much band. But definitely, like, if you need more band or you're worried about your bands breaking, like, I don't think your band would break in this. So just good reinforcement. It does have a really strong Velcro. Like, it's like double Velcroed in there. All right. I'm going to do one more like here and back of that workout. I guess I'll also show you if it still works. I like bought this like wild thing off Shein that I'll show you guys too, which I end up like not ever using, but I'll maybe have to look up how to use it. So I'll show that to you guys in a second once I get tired here. And I need a little speaking break. Alright, one more time. Down here. Okay. So I bought this like, I buy way too much junk off Shein, but it's falling. So I bought this off Shein, and it like, let me see if I like remember how to like put this on, but it like goes around your thighs here. I think this was supposed to be on the outside actually. Maybe not. I don't know. I never use this honestly, but I bought this thing off Shein because it looked really like cool, but I honestly don't remember how to use it. But I think you attach this one also. But it just like, this one's also like an alternative that like velcros onto your legs, but it doesn't have anything like, I don't know, like it doesn't really have, it has like a little bit of the grip inside, but I don't know, I just feel like really like restricted because like these bands will start to come up, so, but I think this thing is only like $3, but I could see this being useful, like, if you're gonna, I have nothing to hold on to, but if you're gonna like, you know, just be like, doing exercises out to the side here, like this could be useful for this. I just find it annoying that this little like cable comes up all the time. I also see you have a waist trainer. What? We should go for a hook one, not a Velcro. Good question. So, for me, I just bought like a waist trainer off Amazon that's meant for like shorter people. Because as I'm saying for like the third time in this video, I'm like a very short person. But yeah, I'm like very short. So I had bought a waist trainer that was supposed to be for shorter people. Like it was supposed to be like a shorter waist trainer just because like I do have like a pretty short like torso like area to put a waist trainer. So it was just one that was like shorter. But it's also supposed to be, I think, more of like a fashion waist trainer. Like it's supposed to be something you like wear under clothes. As opposed to, I feel like the more Velcro-y waist trainers are meant for like people to like get really sweaty in them. But I am considering buying like a Velcro-y one just like for my walks. Because I think it would be a lot easier to wash it. Because those are like meant to get like sweaty in and like wash. But yeah, the one I have, like I just kind of wipe it down. But I don't think I could throw that in like the washing machine. I think that would be like a big disaster with the rest of my clothes. But yeah, just because I'm shorter, I opted for like, went for short people and they just offered the hook one. But yeah, this is one of the fabulous Shein products that, I don't know. I mean, it's okay. Like, I think like the construction of it's not bad, but honestly just like, I don't know if it's like what I'm doing in it, but like it like does not, like you guys will see like this little, so I'm gonna put this like where it belongs, but you'll see that like it like starts like, the band does start to like slowly like creep up until it's like on my like thighs, which is like uncomfortable. So I don't use it that often. It's actually not doing bad right now, but you can see that it's like about to like go up onto my thighs. So yeah, I probably will get a Velcro waist trainer at some point in the near-ish future. But sometimes I walk with little ankle weights on too, just, you know. I feel like just like your typical like gimmicky fitness products that are really not going to make you that fit is what I'm working with. Because I've seen so many like TikToks or girls are like, you're not going to get in shape with like using the bands and using waist trainers and like using ankle weights. I'm like, well, I'm going on a walk. I may as well elevate my walk. So I don't expect to look ripped. I'm just trying to look relatively okay and just kind of make my regular workout routine work for me. All right, I'm going to try to use this bench that I got. So I originally bought like a whole new desk to like game at, but that ended up not working out so well. But it was like a little like vanity, like those things that like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of like Instagram girls have, and they like do their makeup, they're like, look at this beautiful vanity. And I always wanted one, so I bought one. Cause I'm like, well, if like gaming and Twitch doesn't work out, then at least I have a vanity. So this chair came with it, but obviously not using the chair, I'm using a gaming chair, but I can use this for fitness here. I think the position is looking good. I'd be interested in seeing the Velcro waist trainer that you get. I'm probably just gonna buy like the typical like Velcro waist trainer. Like I'm probably just gonna buy like the Sweet Sweat one. I think that like most girls have. So, cause I don't know, I've seen some pretty intense TikToks where people take them off, and like I don't go running, but I think like just like me walking, especially with it getting warmer, that would be pretty good. But I'm gonna do. Hopefully you guys can see me here with the angle. I'm going to grab hopefully weights that aren't going to hurt me. I'm going to grab my little, this will go for the 10s. And there's too much stuff in my way. I'm going to step on everything I own. So, BRB. Don't mind the weights clattering around. So, alright. Hopefully I don't hurt my back here. But put these kind of in my hip area. I've been told that this is more effective than squatting, so gotta make sure I include this in my workout here. Perfect. I did get the angle. The angle is right. I do have a little barbell. I just don't want to go get it. But these weights work for now. More iced tea. Maybe this workout will end when I'm out of iced tea. Grab my weights again. Get in position here. There's like a whole bunch of different variations that you can do here, which I guess I'll demo some in a sec once I hit my like 30 goal, I suppose. All right, I think that was 10. But there's a couple different variations of things you can do. Like you can do a whole workout just like sitting here, like doing hip thrusts. I can move a little bit closer. Make sure I'm checking this. I know the Velcro fitness belts are good to use. The ones with the main Velcro and then 2 straps that go over the top. Okay, I have to look into that. I used to sleep with my waist trainer on, which people told me, they're like, you're literally gonna die in your sleep. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I should stop doing that. But, you know, you gotta make it work for you. Alright, last one here, and then I'll show you some like alternate things that you can do with this, because I've done a whole workout. I think it was by, who was the workout by? She's kind of like, she definitely has like a UK accent or something. Fitness girl. I'm blanking on her name. But she has like a whole workout where she just does these kinds of exercises. Okay. There's a couple different other things that you can do. So you can like, you can do this with a band, without a band. You can like change your stance so it's wider. You can do like one leg at a time. You can do it where you're like, with like one heel like popped out. You're doing other stuff. But there's whole workouts you can do where you're doing things like that if that's what you're about. But put my little weights away. I think I'm gonna call that good on my little workout. Put this back here. Fantastic. All right. Hopefully you all can see me, but thank you all for hanging out with me. Let me flip this to the front camera. I cannot see what's going on. All right, let me flip this to the front camera. Pardon the backlighting, but thank you all for working out and stretching and doing my skincare with me. Yeah, this is pretty much all the workout equipment I have. I'm really more of like a neighborhood walker. I mostly just like walk around my neighborhood more so than work out. But I do my trampoline. I do like videos on that sometimes. I did one last night. But yeah, really I feel like that's kind of all I need. Thank you. I don't know how to see your username. Looks like it's got a peach at the end for following. But yeah, thank you all for working out and hanging out with me on this little Saturday. I'm very winded and a little bit sweaty now. Hopefully you guys can't see that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me on this Saturday. Hopefully you guys all have some fun Saturday plans. I'm gonna try to find some fun Saturday plans as well. But thank you all for hanging out. Have a good rest of your afternoon.